Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Sad from cybersecurity. In this short series, you will learn what a replay attack is and how you can perform it to capture and transmit a radio frequency of a garage door, a car key fob, a parking barrier, etc. Now before we get started, let's talk about replay attack. A replay attack is very similar to man-in-the-middle attack, in which the attacker sniffs the messages being sent on a network and then resends the messages as the authentic person. This type of attack doesn't involve decrypting the messages because the attacker captures a message and then resends it again. So he doesn't have to decrypt it and then resend it again. All what we are doing is capturing the radio frequency and then send it again in any time we want. Now a radio frequency replay attack is when the attacker records a radio frequency and then replays the exact same signal or frequency. Now there are three main steps to perform radio replay attack. The first one is identify the radio frequency of the device we are targeting. Second, record the radio frequency that's sent. And lastly, transmit the radio frequency that we have previously recorded. Now for us to perform this attack, we need an extra hardware that allows us to receive radio frequencies and transmit radio frequencies. One of the very popular devices to receive and transmit radio frequencies is HackRF. Now there is a very important thing that you need to keep in mind, which is there are two types of codes being sent. Now we have rolling codes and we have fixed or what's called static codes. Normally remote controls like garage doors, key fobs, etc. send a digital code word to the receiver. If the receiver determines the code word is acceptable, then the receiver will unlock the door or open the barrier. Now simple remote control systems use a fixed code. The moment you click the key on your remote control, it will send a fixed code that will be sent to the receiver, in which it will determine whether it's acceptable or not. And this code would not be changed, which means that if the attacker were able to record this signal or code, he would be able to transmit this signal anytime later. Now there is a fix for this issue that many companies started to implement, which is called a rolling code, in which the remote control that use rolling code is much more secure because these types of remote controls transmit a different code each time the remote control button is pressed. Therefore, even if you were able to record the signal, it would be invalid because it has already been used and it's going to be expired. Now please keep in mind that we are going to perform a replay attack on an RC car that uses radio frequency to control the car. And this RC car that I'm using uses static code. So what we are going to do is to capture the signal or the radio frequency and then reuse this static code, in which will allow us to control the car without having to use the remote control that comes with the car. Nowadays, many companies are using rolling codes, and it's very rare to find a car or a key fob that uses a static code.